Have you ever noticed how your cat literally goes crazy when it sees a sunbeam reflection on the wall or floor? These small spots of light transform even the laziest and most dignified cat into a tireless hunter ready to jump, spin, and pounce on the elusive prey for hours. Today, we will dive into the amazing world of feline perception and reveal the mystery behind this strange obsession with light. Before we begin our investigation, write in the comments how your fluffy hunter reacts to sun reflections or laser pointers. Perhaps they ignore them or, on the contrary, are ready to chase them until exhaustion. Your stories will help us see the full diversity of feline reactions to light. Meanwhile, make yourself comfortable. Amazing discoveries await you that will help you better understand your four-legged friend. Let us start with the most important thing: feline vision. It is radically different from ours, and these are not just differences in sharpness or color perception. Cats see the world completely differently. Their eyes evolved for hunting at dusk, when most of their prey is most active. The retina of a cat's eye contains many more rods, light-sensitive cells responsible for motion perception and functioning in low-light conditions. This is why cats see 6 to 8 times better than we do in the dark. However, cats have significantly fewer cones, cells responsible for color vision. They can distinguish colors, but their world is much less colorful than ours. Imagine an old television with muted colors. That is approximately how cats see the surrounding world. But what they see excellently is movement. The feline brain is literally programmed to notice the slightest movements of objects. A sunbeam for a cat is not just a spot of light. It is a bright, contrasting, fast-moving object that perfectly activates all hunting instincts. When a cat sees such a spot, a real firework of neural activity occurs in its brain. Ancient hunting circuits are activated instantly, and your pet transforms into a wild predator ready for the chase. Interestingly, cats do not just see moving light. They perceive it as potential prey. Research shows that the reaction of a cat's brain to a sunbeam is practically identical to its reaction to a mouse or bird. The same areas of the brain are activated, the same hormones are released, and the same sequence of hunting movements is triggered: freezing, pursuit, jump, capture. But why are cats so obsessed with this fake prey? The fact is that their hunting behavior consists of two separate components: chase and actual capture. And surprisingly, these components are controlled by different parts of the brain. For a cat, the hunting process is often more important than the result. That is why your pet can chase a sunbeam for hours, although it will never be able to catch it. Evolutionarily, this makes sense. In the wild, felines have to hunt often and frequently, with most attempts ending in failure. If a cat only derived pleasure from successful hunting, it would quickly become discouraged and stop trying. Nature wisely arranged it so that the chase process itself causes the release of endorphins, pleasure hormones. This motivates the cat to continue hunting despite failures. When your cat chases a sunbeam, a real chemical celebration occurs in its brain. Dopamine, serotonin, adrenaline are released, a whole cocktail of substances creating a feeling of excitement and pleasure. This explains why cats can become so engrossed in this game that they forget about everything else, including food and sleep. However, there is also a downside. Some cats are so obsessed with chasing light that it turns into compulsive behavior. They can sit by the window for hours, tracking sun reflections, or demand endless games with a laser pointer from their owner. Veterinarians call this light obsession and consider it a form of obsessive-compulsive disorder in cats. How do you know if your cat is too carried away? Pay attention to the following signs: It refuses food in favor of hunting light, shows signs of stress when it cannot chase the light spot, wakes up in the middle of the night to look for reflections from street lights. If you notice such behavior, you should consult a veterinarian. But for most cats, playing with light is simply healthy and fun entertainment. Moreover, such games can be very beneficial. They provide the cat with physical activity, help maintain muscle tone and ideal weight, and also prevent boredom and related behavioral problems. Such games are especially useful for indoor cats that do not go outside. In a natural environment, a cat spends up to 6 hours a day hunting or preparing to hunt. Domestic pets are deprived of this opportunity, which can lead to frustration and stress. Games with sunbeams or laser pointers allow them to realize their natural instincts in a safe environment. Speaking of laser pointers, they have become an incredibly popular toy for cats, and not without reason. The bright red dot perfectly imitates the movements of small prey, and you only need to slightly move your wrist to provide your cat with a full-fledged hunt. However, it is important to remember a few safety rules. Never point the laser into the cat's eyes. This can lead to serious retinal damage. Choose low-power pointers specifically designed for playing with animals. And most importantly, end the game correctly. Since the cat will never be able to catch the laser beam, this can cause frustration. At the end of the game, direct the beam to a toy that the cat can actually grab to give it a sense of successful hunting. Interestingly, not all cats react equally to light stimuli. Some breeds, such as Siamese and Abyssinian, are known for their love of active games and often show greater interest in sunbeams. Persian cats or British Shorthairs may be less interested in such entertainment. This is due to differences in temperament and energy levels of different breeds. Age also plays a role. Kittens and young cats usually respond more enthusiastically to moving light than older animals. This is because young cats are in a phase of active learning of hunting skills, and play is a way of training. With age, many cats become more selective in their games, although some retain their love for chasing light into old age. Surprisingly, a cat's reaction to light may also depend on the color of its fur. Studies show that ginger cats often show more active interest in games with light than cats of other colors. Scientists suggest that this may be related to genetic characteristics that simultaneously affect color and temperament. Did you know that cats can see ultraviolet light? Unlike humans, their eyes transmit ultraviolet rays to the retina, allowing them to see things invisible to us. For example, some flowers that look monotone to us are covered with bright ultraviolet patterns for cats. This also means that your cat may react to light phenomena that you do not even notice. But let us return to sunbeams. Did you know that you can create them specifically for your pet's entertainment? A small pocket mirror or compact disc can be excellent tools for creating moving light spots. Just remember, such games should be short-lived so as not to cause excessive excitement or frustration in the cat. Speaking of frustration, some behavioral veterinarians warn that constant games with elusive prey can negatively affect a cat's psychological state. Imagine trying to achieve a goal over and over again, but always failing. It can be quite a demoralizing experience. Therefore, it is important to alternate games with light with games in which the cat can successfully catch prey. For example, with fishing rod toys or balls. As for the time for games, it is best to adapt to the natural rhythms of your cat's activity. Most domestic cats are most active at dawn and dusk. This is their natural hunting time. A 10-minute game with a sunbeam or laser pointer during these periods can help the cat release energy and prevent night concerts and races around the apartment when you are trying to sleep. Interestingly, cats can learn to associate certain objects with the appearance of sunbeams. If you regularly use a mirror to create reflections, your cat may begin to show excitement at the sight of this object. Some particularly smart cats even try to create sunbeams themselves by playing with shiny surfaces. And finally, a fun fact. Scientists have discovered that cats can distinguish real objects from their images on screens. If you show a cat a video of a running mouse, it will most likely quickly lose interest, realizing that it is not real prey. But moving light spots cause them invariable interest, even if the cat has already been convinced many times that it is impossible to catch them. This once again confirms how deeply the hunting instinct is embedded in the feline nature. In conclusion, we can say that the obsession of cats with sunbeams is a wonderful example of how ancient instincts manifest themselves in a modern home environment. This seemingly amusing behavioral feature opens a window for us into the amazing world of feline perception and allows us to better understand our fluffy companions. And now a question for you. What unusual objects evoke hunting excitement in your cat? Perhaps it is the shadows of leaves on the wall or reflections from your smartphone. Share your observations in the comments. Perhaps together we will discover new facets of feline behavior. If you like this video and learned something new about your fluffy friend, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell to not miss our next episodes, in which we will continue to reveal the amazing secrets of the feline world. And in the next video, we will tell you about another mysterious feature of feline behavior that will surely surprise you. Remember, the better we understand our cats, the happier our life together becomes. Until we meet again in the world of feline mysteries.